Hi everyone, it's Heather and I am here in Basel, Switzerland. I feel like this is kind of an underrated town in Switzerland. Most people when they come to visit, they want to go to Zurich and Geneva and all of the big things that we hear about, right? The Alps and the Matterhorn. But I have found this city to be quiet and charming and just absolutely gorgeous. And if you're going on a Rhine River cruise, you're either going to start or end your trip here. So why not come in a few days early or stay a few days late and explore Basel? Let me show you around the city. I am going to take you to their famous paper museum. We are going to eat some fondue. We're going to go to some really great bars. I'm going to take you on a tour of their old town just so you can see everything that this city has to offer. Let's go. For my home base in Basel, I chose the Hotel Les Trois Rois, the Three Kings. And I like this because it is one of the oldest hotels in Switzerland. It's over 300 years old, but more than that, it has the perfect location. I am in the middle of the city, especially in the old town, which is everything that you want to see as a tourist. We are right on the Rhine River, and I have booked myself in a Rhine River room, which means I can lay in bed and watch the sunset over the river onto the old half-timbered buildings, and it's just one of those moments where you look and go, oh, I'm in Europe. But what I love about this hotel is this beautiful mix of old and new. So yes, I am in a historic building, and you know, we have these gorgeous hardwood floors and the built-in closets and all the old-timey feel, but there's also speakers in the bathroom and a high-tech TV that is way more advanced than anything I have at home. And so they've really incorporated new modern touches into this historic building, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. So this might be something that you want to check out when you're staying here because of the location, and also because really you're in Europe and you should stay in a historic building. You don't need anything new and fancy. We have that at home. Come check out one of these beautiful old hotels. Today I booked myself a private tour guide, which is not something that you have to do, but I really recommend it, especially maybe on your first day. This way you're not in a giant group, but you still get information in a private setting, kind of get the lay of the land, find out what's cool to see and do, where to eat, learn the history of Basel or any destination. And then you can use the rest of your time to go off on your own. So my tour guide today took me on a 2-hour walking tour. She picked me up at my hotel, walked me around the old town. I saw the gorgeous old Basel Cathedral. We, learned about the history of some of the buildings, what makes Basel so rich, so famous, and then we went to the Paper Museum. Now, Basel is known to be the city of museums in Switzerland. They have so many, and I really wanted to go to the Paper Museum because it's something unique. Basel used to be, back in the medieval times, a huge paper making city, and this museum pays homage to it. But it's not just a museum, it is a hands-on workshop. So they are going to show you how they make the paper, how they print books, how they make the printing presses, how they bind the books, step by step through the whole process, and you get to participate. So it's great for little ones too, but it was just me and a bunch of adults, and we had a great time, so I really recommend that. Along the Rhine, there is this gorgeous path where people walk and bike. Dogs are out playing, people are sitting on the stairs enjoying the sunshine, and I just think it's such a beautiful thing to do, especially the first day you're in the city. Come, take a stroll, get familiar, enjoy the scenery, be like a local, come and relax and enjoy this gorgeous river. Food in Switzerland, of course, is phenomenal. You're gonna eat a lot of cheese, fondue, raclette. It's just so good, but it is very heavy. When you go for fondue, make sure you look for a traditional fondue house, not a tourist spot. And I was told by my friend who was born and bred in Switzerland that it's only bread, no potatoes, no meat. You just do bread and the fondue. Gosh, what else did I eat? I actually found a really great Italian restaurant. The pizza was delicious because they're Italian immigrants that came from just over the border. It's only maybe about an hour away. And they had some really great pizza and pasta. So there is a lot of really delicious food here and a surprising amount of vegetarian options. I found an Asian fusion restaurant that was regular, vegan, vegetarian, so you're definitely not going to go hungry. Just make sure you do a little bit of research so you step off the beaten path and you aren't eating at the touristy spots. Today I've gotten out of Basel and I am in the middle of Lake Lucerne. It was about an hour drive, and we just wanted to go and see some of the Swiss mountains since we're only here for a short time. So we hired a private guide and went to Rigi, took the oldest cogwheel train in Europe up to the top of the mountain where there is a gorgeous view, or so I'm told, because it was super foggy. And then we came back down, and now we are taking a ferry across Lake Lucerne, looking at all these gorgeous little villages until we get to the town of Lucerne, where we're going to do some sightseeing and shopping and have lunch. And honestly, wow, is this beautiful. I highly recommend it. Well, that ends my time in Basel, and I'm really sad to be leaving. I loved this little city. It was so clean and walkable, and especially the Old Town area. It's really charming, and I loved just kind of sitting on the banks of the Rhine and trying all the different restaurants. The food was fantastic. I hope it kind of gave you an insight and inspired you to maybe come in a few days early before your cruise, or come up here and add this to your Switzerland itinerary. If you have any questions about Basel or planning a trip here in general, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to give you some tips, and please share this video with your friends, like, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm Heather, and I will see you next time. Bye.